back to the 90s!
Nick, 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 Nick.
Oh, here goes.
I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all today. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all today.
Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Nostal-Ged, and welcome to a new episode of Treasure Hunt. Now, it's been a while since we've done one of these. I got a bit distracted doing a lot of live events for the channel recently. We've been to Pixel Busters, we went to see Echo Belly at the Sugar Mill, we've been to Witchwood Festival for a couple of weeks, then we went to see Six Chick Flicks. So yeah, we got distracted doing live events, so I've got a bit of a backlog on the Treasure Hunt stuff. Those of you that are new to the channel and never seen a Treasure Hunt episode before, it is exactly what you think it is. Basically, we go out doing charity shops, car boots, hitting up sales, Facebook Marketplace. The only real rule is that we don't pay full price for anything. If it's something that's full markup price on Amazon or something, we don't bother. These are nostalgic buys out in the wild, and also stuff that people send in to us that we put it on display. Lovely. So, yeah, I'm going to crack on because we've got a bit of a backlog, so I'm going to crack on with some stuff. Usually we start with DVDs and computer games. No DVDs this time. I'm actually lying. I went out and bought a lot of DVDs this month, but none that stand out for our nostalgic nuts here on the channel. So, yeah, we're going to do computer games, starting with PS2 games, and starting with Playboy Mansion. This game I played in college. I was nuts on it because I love the Sims game and I love Playboy, especially in college. I read a lot of Playboy. But yeah, anybody that hasn't played it, it's like a mix between Sims and Leisure Suit Larry. Basically, you're in the Playboy Mansion. Your boy Hef turns around to you and tells you, oh, I want a picture in the grotto of a girl in a pink bikini wearing a cowboy hat, and you basically got to do whatever Hef says because Hef is the man. So yeah, Playboy Mansion, not a game you could probably make in 2024, but yeah, a game I loved in college. Next game on the PS2, Ready to Rumble 2. I already have Ready to Rumble 1 on my PlayStation. No, it's on the Dreamcast. I have it on the Dreamcast. But yeah, Ready to Rumble 2. I mean, if you're playing Ready to Rumble, you've got to be Afro Thunder, aren't you? That guy's amazing, so quick. Also, was this the one where Michael Jackson was in it? I know in one of the Ready to Rumble games, you can play and fight Michael Jackson. Completely random, but that was the early 2000s. Last game on the PS2 we went out and found is Tony Hawk's Underground. It's bizarre, I've actually started collecting all the Tony Hawk's games again, because I might be out of line here, but is it just me? Is Tony Hawk's one of the greatest gaming franchises of all time? Obviously, you've got things like Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo, Need for Speed. You know, people love all different game franchises, but game for game, Tony Hawk's has got to be up there. Greatest Tony Hawk's game of all time, probably Tony Hawk's 2 because it's got my boy Bam Margera in. But yeah, Tony Hawk's Underground 2, sorry. No, Tony Hawk's Underground 1 this is. Can't wait to play this game again. Actually, I'm going to play all the Tony Hawk's games again. Not just retro consoles that I buy for as well. Obviously, I still have modern consoles, and one of them is the Switch. Yeah, as you can see, these two bad boys are actually still in the wrapper. I haven't even unwrapped them yet. My wife loves to unwrap them, so I let her unwrap them. She's a bit OCD. So, yeah, first one, Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Anybody played this bad boy? I can't wait to play it. There really aren't enough Ghostbusters games. Obviously, I've got the one on the 360 where you're part of the team with the original cast. That's incredible. The only other one that comes to mind is the one that I have on the NES, the Nintendo original. But that's actually pretty crappy. So yeah, Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. And the other one is the Star Wars Heritage Collection, the Heritage Pack. Now look at all the different games on this. You've got Force Unleashed, Jedi Academy, Knights of the Old Republic. What we got down here? Pod Racer. I can't wait to get into some of these. I'm probably going to play Knights of the Old Republic first, because I was playing Pod Racer on my N64 the other day. Jedi Academy will be shortly after that, then maybe Force Unleashed. Which one would you play first, guys? Seriously, it's got to be Knights of the Old Republic, hasn't it? That's... Oh, here's a chance for me to plug something. I completely forgot. We did a top 10 favourites Star Wars games, and a couple of these actually appeared on that top 10 favourites list. That's the most viewed video on the YouTube channel, period, is the top 10 Star Wars games. Bizarre. Well, it's not bizarre. People love gaming, they love Star Wars, so of course it's going to be one of the most viewed things. One of the other things that we collect a lot of, or I collect a lot of, and my wife hates them, is Funko Pops. I am addicted to buying Funko Pops. This month, I've reined it in a bit, and yet people have still sent some in. So yeah, these ones were mostly off other people. This one was off Mel. Thank you so much to Mel for my Sharpay from High School Musical. As you guys know, I am nuts on Disney and I love musicals, and Sharpay is my favourite High School Musical character. Yeah, seriously, Sharpay is the queen. I don't know why Troy didn't pick her. Next one, Emma got me these ones. I don't know if it's because I'm a mank, but she got me Liam and Noel from Oasis. She got me the Gallagher brothers. I wonder if they do a Bonehead as well. I mean, most people who are listening to this won't know who Bonehead is. He was the guitarist for Oasis. But yeah, so you got Liam and Noel. Now, do I take these out the box and make them fight? Oh, you're a gobshite. Oh, no, Supernova was better because I got to do the solo on it. So yeah, do I take away the boys out and let them fight? These are probably going to go on display in my office because they don't really fit in with this display, but I still love Oasis being a mank. So yeah, thank you to Emma for my Liam and Noel. We've got a lot to go through, so it might seem like I'm whizzing through them, but it's worth it, guys. Next one, you guys know I am nuts on Looney Tunes, and Space Jam is one of my all-time favourites. These ones are of Space Jam New Legacy. You can't see it at the minute because it's the bottom shelf, but I've got a whole Looney Tunes row. So yeah, we've got Marvin the Martian from Space Jam New Legacy. Remind me, but I know in the first Space Jam, Marvin was the referee. I don't think Marvin was the referee in the second one, in Space Jam New Legacy. I think he was actually on the team. And the other one is Daffy. Daffy's probably my favourite Looney Tunes character of all time. And in New Legacy, he was the coach. Look at him rocking that suit like a G. Gotta love Space Jam. Gotta love Looney Tunes. The other thing that we collect a lot of, as you can see right here, is Simpsons stuff. And it's probably the hardest stuff to find. They don't sell a lot of Simpsons stuff. But I got a golden Russ Cargill from the Simpsons movie. Now, is it just me, or does that look more like Gil than Russ Cargill? But yeah, I got Russ Cargill, and the other one, these must have been released for the Simpsons movie, is a golden Flanders. And you can see Flanders there with his fishing rod when he took Bart to go fishing, and he made him that awesome hot chocolate that we all wanted. So yeah, I got Russ Cargill and Flanders, and they will be going right here on the Simpsons stand. This whole thing needs a sort out. I've got to bring some stuff down from the attic. Some of this stuff will go in the attic. But moving on, this one was an incredible find. Charity shop. Now, look at this. What could this possibly be? Looks like an old locker, right? It's a Ghostbusters Playmobil locker. I'm going to open it up. And inside, we've got our boy Venkman. Obviously here, you've got where Egon keeps all the ghosts. So you can open it up, shut it. That's where Walter Peck told him to shut it down and released it because he is dickless. You've got a Slimer in there. What else is in here? I've not actually looked properly. We've got a proton pack. There's the gun that we're going to put in Venkman's hand. There is so much in here. Seriously, we've got the trapper. Sorry, I'm trying to hold it up so you can see. Because it's not massive, as you can see by my big monkey hands. But yeah, I'll let you get in there and have a proper look at it. But yeah, this was from a charity shop. £2. What a find. My own little Venkman and all these little goodies. You've got these little displays. I'm going to have to take this out and put it on display up here. Because like I said, I've got to put it all together. But yeah, this cost me £2 from the charity shop. And I love it. I love it so much. Moving on to other things that we collect. Can you see it here? No, because it's the shelf below here. Is our Mario stuff. I love Super Mario. One of my favourite, if not my favourite, gaming franchises of all time. And I got myself a nice stationery set here. I'll spin it around so you can see my boy Mario there. Nice big. I'm probably going to keep the box for display. But yeah, so if you can see it, your pens will go in here. Things like your paper clips and your bits go in here. Whether I actually use it for pens and notepads and things like that, I'm not sure. So maybe I'll put my car keys in there or something. But that's probably going to go on my desk at work. My Mario stationery display set. Smith's, a £5. This thing cost me a £5. What a bargain. Keeping up with Mario home bargains, I went and got a piranha plant because all the Mario figures were reduced to a couple of quid. But unfortunately, when I got there, all that was left was a piranha plant. I didn't get to get a Bullet Bob or a Mario or a Luigi or anything. So I got myself a piranha plant, which I still love, and I'm going to put it on display with the rest of the Mario stuff. Whizzing straight through. Next one. As you can see up here, I love Doctor Who. I've got my TARDIS signed by 4 of the Doctors, maybe 5, I can't remember. The only thing that annoys me about my TARDIS up here that's signed by all the Doctors is that Sylvester McCoy signed my name with a J, not a G, so it stands out from all the rest. But yeah, I love Doctor Who. So B&M had all these massive Daleks for a fiver, £5 for you those that aren't British, £5. So yeah, I got a Dalek for a fiver. He's massive, and I'm gonna have to make some space up here on my Doctor Who shelf for my Dalek. Now, he's not the Dalek that Christopher Eccleston first bumps into in the first series of Rose. He's black. So, if memory serves, the black one is Dalek Sec from Daleks Take Manhattan, right? You're all nerds out there. Somebody will tell me in the comment section if I'm right or if I lose my nerd nostalgia points. That's Dalek Sec. I'm pretty sure that's Dalek Sec from Daleks Take Manhattan. God, I really need to get a life. The fact that I know things like that are just silly. Right, so yeah, last couple of things. I'm going to try and whiz through them. This one I actually found today because I have the day off from work. Me and Emma went on a couple of charity shop runs. Anybody remember Tazos out of the Walker's Crisps? They did all sorts. They did Looney Tunes Tazos, they did football ones. These are the Star Wars ones from the early 90s. And I was just literally walking around the charity shop with Emma, completely in my own world, and anytime something Star Wars catches my eye, I've got to have a look. And I opened it up, and I'll try and let you guys see. It is all the original trilogy, and as you can see, these are the Tazos that you put in the little holes. It is the complete set. Somebody has collected every single Tazo from Walker's Crisps back in the early 90s, filled the whole file full. Like I said, you got Wicket there. And yeah, so I turned around to the guy in the charity shop, not marked up, and I said, mate, your Tazos, your Star Wars Tazos file. And he's like, what the f is a Tazo? I've never heard of it. And I said, the Star Wars book, this thing. And I said to him, oh, look at that special trilogy Tazo. So I says to him, how much do you want for the Star Wars book? And he says, give me £1. £1, a quid. This is why you can, basically, we all have disposable income. We can go onto Amazon, we can go onto, you know, HMV or anywhere like that, and we can buy whatever we want. We're adults now. But this is what I'm talking about. This is what Treasure Hunt is all about. It's going out there and that feeling you get when you find something in the wild sitting on a shelf. Whoever it is that gave this to charity, you are a saint, because you spent a lot of time collecting every single Tazo and filling this thing only to give it to a charity shop. You were lucky it's found its home with somebody who appreciates it and will love it like I do. This will go in my Star Wars display, which is just over that way, which you guys will never see because I don't have the space in this room to actually turn the camera around. But yeah, whoever gave that to charity, and I picked it up from a pair for £1 today, thank you so much. We're going to finish with something that is probably, and this is arguable, the greatest find we have ever had on Nostal-Ged treasure hunts. Facebook Marketplace is an amazing place. Listen, people don't need stuff anymore. I do it when I'm starting to get a bit overlogged with Funko Pops. I list them for like a £5 or something, and somebody can have them on Facebook Marketplace. Very rare that you find Buffy the Vampire Slayer stuff. Buffy the Vampire Slayer just never released stuff. They never did figures, merchandise. You can get books. There's a lot of Buffy books and stuff like that. Computer games. There's a couple of computer games. But Buffy merch is really hard to find. And if you do find Buffy the Vampire merchandise, it costs a lot. This young lady on Facebook Marketplace was having a clear out, and she sold these massive figures to me for £15. And I could not be more grateful. I got a Buffy and a Willow. Just to put it into context, I have a big meaty head and this thing is massive. I'll open up so you can see them, but yeah, £7.50 each, 15 quid for the pair. What an absolute found. Like I said, Facebook Marketplace, a lot of people know that nostalgic figures and stuff like that are now worth a ton, so they jack up the price. But yeah, let's open it up. We've got Buffy there in her dress. which I think is the dress she was wearing for, is it the episode where the Master dies at the end of the first series? Is that the white dress she's wearing? So she has that, and then she has the crucifix gun. So yeah, a few bits. You got the Slayer book there, the vampire book. There is a couple of bits missing, but I'm not going to blame the girl because these were still a bargain. So yeah, you got Buffy there, and these boxes are insane. These are never coming out of the box. And we've also got my wife's favourite, Willow Rosenberg. Let's open it up. Let's have a look at Willow. There's Willow in one of her lovely fleeces. And you know what else I love? Look, if you look inside, it gives you a little catalogue of who they are and some pictures. These are amazing figures. You just don't find things like this. What's Willow got? Willow, for some reason, has a sniper rifle. Now, I have watched all the Buffy films a million times. Buffy episodes a million times. What episode does Willow have a Glock and shoot somebody? What am I missing there? I mean, I know she did magic and stuff like that, and she did get buck wild when she turned into evil Willow and tried to like skin Xander. But I don't ever remember an episode where she was strapped with a shotgun. But yeah, these two are absolutely our finds of the month on Facebook Marketplace. This is what treasure hunts are all about. Finds like this. So yeah, that's it guys. I'm going to leave it there because like I said, I have got more and more stuff, but I need to spend some time to send some of this stuff up, bring some other stuff down, make space for all the stuff that you guys keep sending and that we keep finding. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. We're going to try and make these treasure hunt videos a bit more frequent, but I'm going to try and keep it to bi-monthly. Every other month seems about right because they're not the most popular videos on the channel, but they do have a couple of dozen really dedicated fans. I know there's a few of you out there that really love the treasure hunts. So I will keep doing them for you guys. And the fact is, I'm addicted. I'm not going to stop buying computer games and Funko Pops and collecting figures. So I know that a few of you out there appreciate it as much as I do. So yeah, thank you guys. Like I said, thank you to those of you that got us stuff as well. If you're out in a charity shop or a car boot or you see something for £1 or £2, by all means, feel free to grab it for us. I'll reimburse you as well. Just drop us a message on the channel's Facebook page. And obviously I'll give you the money and I'll come collect it or whatever. But yeah, don't go out your way for us because I'm always buying stuff anyway. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm going to get back onto the channel really soon because we got a bit distracted with a live event. So yeah, a couple of top 10 favourite videos coming. A new unpopular opinions video. And remember guys, we're still doing nominations for Hall of Fame. We've recently put Jeff Goldblum in with Rick Moranis and Tim Curry. If you have a nomination for Hall of Fame, let us know in the comment section. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you on the next one. G out.